advance your slide and you can begin.
Okay, so it's estimated that nearly 2 million people in the United States today suffer from aphasia. Aphasia happens as a result of stroke, so blood supply to the areas that control language are lost, and so this resulting language disorder, aphasia, occurs. Many of the people that suffer from aphasia have issues with something known as naming difficulty. Now, naming difficulty, basically all that is that they know what they want to say, but they're unable to access the word in their brain. So as speech-language pathologists, what do we do to rectify this? How do we deal with it? And many studies have shown that semantic-based naming therapy is one of the most effective forms of therapy. Now, what's semantic-based naming therapy? Basically, all that means is that what we prompt the client to do is to talk about concepts that are related to the word they're trying to say. So if I'm trying to say the word apple, I may look over at my communication partner and say, hand me the, and I'm unable to access that word. But if I talk about the word, hand me that red, crunchy fruit, the likelihood that I will then be able to say apple becomes exponentially higher. And this is because there's been a number of neuroscience studies done that support semantic-based therapy, and that's because our brain is organized in such a way that related concepts are neurally connected. So when we stimulate related concepts, the idea that we can grab what we need out of our brain becomes exponentially higher. So our research looked at semantic-based naming therapy that has already been effective in previous studies, and we made some changes to this therapy model. And what we did was we added something known as episodic memory, or experience-based memory, to this model. So we had our clients not only describe words that they weren't able to name, but also talk about their personal experience associated with that word. Episodic memory is known as one of the strongest forms of memory, and we thought that stimulating that tract and stimulating the neural system in that way would render very positive results, and indeed it did. So what we found was we had 2 clients that have been suffering with naming difficulty and aphasia for over 9 years, and we did an intensive 8-week therapy process with them, and we found that this resulted in increases in naming accuracy for both of these clients, as well as their spouses reported that there was increases in their communication effectiveness at home. So we were finding that these communication breakdowns that they were experiencing prior to therapy were not happening as often, and the quality of their communication was increasing. This is extremely important research. We are really looking at solutions for individuals with aphasia so they can become participating members of society. And I encourage you all to continue to support this research. Thank you.